Hi, and welcome to Clappia. In this video, we will see how to share an app with multiple people through link sharing process. Let's see how to do this with the help of an example. Over here, I have created an event registration app which I need to send out to multiple people to know if they will be attending and capture minimal details to know who is attending. Now, normally an end user can access an app created by someone if they sign up to Clappia and are given relevant permissions to access and use the app. So for example, in the design app, under step 1 of design app, you first create the app structure, and then to give access to an end user who has signed up to Clappia, you go to step 5 to distribute. Then click on user access. On the right hand panel, under users, you give the email address of the user with which they sign in to Clappia and then give them the relevant permissions to use the app. Now, if you have many people that need to use this app only to submit data, or say you may have an internal database that you send out mails to customers for feedback, or maybe collect data for online forums or social media groups, such cases, link sharing can help you to collect data by sharing a link to the app. So under step 5 for distribute, click on link sharing. On the right hand panel, enable link sharing option. You can use the below link to share it with your end users to use the app. So let's see how this works. I will copy this link and then log out from my workplace to show you how the link looks like for an end user. Now that I have logged out, I will open up a new tab and paste the link. You can see the link has redirected me to the app for me to enter data. You can see that it only says app home over here and there are no other tabs. So any submissions done by the end user, they will not be able to see their submissions, which you can normally view in the submissions tab. Now let me make an entry. And I'll click on save. End users can make multiple submissions by just clicking on submit another. Now let me close this tab and log in back to my workplace. To view any submissions made by an end user, you can click on the Submissions tab to view all the submissions. If there are multiple entries, simply click on a submission and a right-hand panel will appear, capturing all the details made by the end user. Now that you have seen how link sharing works, you should note that the end users will not be able to use the mobile app to use the app you've created and shared link with. Only those who can log into Clappia and you've given access to the app can use it on the mobile app. Similarly, they cannot get notifications if you have configured your workflow as it requires usage of mobile app. The offline mode will also not work as they need to open the link with an internet connection. And sometimes you may need to change statuses of your submissions. So let me just add that really quickly to this app. So under step 2 for configuration, I can add statuses on the right hand panel. Now, if an approver needs to change the status of submissions for certain use cases, then under the Submissions tab, if they have the relevant permissions, they can click on the submission and on the right-hand panel at the top, they can update the status. But with link sharing, they will be unable to do so. As you saw earlier, if an end user uses the link, only App Home will be available for them and no other tab is available for them to use. And since the Submissions tab is unavailable, they will not be able to make any changes to statuses. Neither will they be able to change or make edits to any submissions that they have submitted. So if they need to make any changes to a submission, if they have done it incorrectly, they'll be unable to do so, as link sharing is a one-way flow. The GPS location can also not be edited. So let's say, for example, I add a GPS location to this app. I'll go to the design app, go to step 1 and add a field for the GPS location. So let's say I change the label to just location. Under advanced option, if I enable the option so that the user can manually change their location, and I click on save. Normally in app home, once the GPS location block loads, you can get the current location of the user, and once you click on this option to enlarge the map, since I gave the configuration that the user can change their location, I can move the map to drag the pinpoint to my exact location. But in link sharing mode, this will not work. So let's see that. Again, I will log out from my workplace and open a new tab with the link. You can see over here the map has loaded with my current location, but I will not be able to enlarge the map or move the map to change the pinpoint location. However, you can edit the location by changing the GPS coordinates. So let's say I just change this. You can see that the map has not yet loaded, but if the end user saves it, it will take this location. So the end user will have to know how to get GPS coordinates to enter it over here. I'll save this and log in back to my workplace. I'll go to the Submissions tab. You can see my second submission has appeared over here. When I click on it, You can see that the coordinates that I changed has appeared over here and it has changed the location. So if these criteria do not affect your end users, then you can go ahead and use the link sharing option. If you have any queries on how to use the link sharing option or any other feature in Clappia, you can always request support by clicking on the button over here, or you can email us directly to support@clappia.com and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.